What would the Libertarian candidates do about jobs?
Of course. Well, about jobs. We have Obama and Romney. They're kind of tinkering on the edges and saying, well, I'll give a tax break or I'll take a tax break away. This is a huge problem that we have in our country today, and it's going to take an institutional change. And what is that? We will repeal the income tax. We will go back to our roots. And obviously, before the 16th Amendment was passed in 1913, we never had an income tax, nor should we. Thomas Jefferson and James Madison would be very pleased. Now, what's going to happen? Well, first of all, and there's so much to talk about, but just to contract it a bit, today, according to the General Accountability Office, we as individuals and companies spend between $260 and $600 billion every year simply keeping records for taxes and preparing our tax returns. Before you even talk about your taxes, that money would be saved, put into the economy. But the huge thing is, well, there's more, but you can make business decisions for business reasons instead of tax reasons, personal decisions for personal reasons instead of tax reasons. All of that matters. But the huge one is that, Mitch, if you have our goods today, our products to be exported, they have an unfair disadvantage. Why? Because they paid taxes on them before they leave our shores, competing with other goods around the world, Singapore, Japan, wherever, that have not paid taxes, so they have that disadvantage. Same thing in reverse. When we have imports coming into our country, competing with our domestic products, they again have a disadvantage because many of those imports have not paid taxes, competing with ours that have. So that will level the playing field, and then we will have a retail consumption tax, but all of the products will pay the same tax. Good. I do a lot of flying now. I'm involved in traveling the country on this campaign. I was sitting next to an executive from Nike not too long ago. Can't remember where I was going, but I remember this. And he said, Judge Gray, you have to realize that if we were to repeal the income tax, most companies would bring their manufacturing back to the United States of America. Think of the hundreds of thousands, if not millions of jobs that will occur on this reverse outsourcing sort of thing. It is staggering. It is what exactly the country needs. So all of our agricultural products, all of our manufactured goods will be on that level playing field. It is simply something that must happen.